Hey everyone, so I wanted to do this quick video because I promised a couple girls on Instagram that I would. So I recently, well, like the last 7 months, I learned in June how to crochet. And so I've been making things and posting on Instagram, and the last project that I made, or the second to last, was a crochet rug out of old sheets. So I just wanted to kind of go through. I'm not gonna I can't really follow a pattern yet. I mean, I kind of can, but I prefer to watch a video of somebody doing it so I can rewind it like 50 times. But I'm gonna just go through and tell you what stitches I did, and I don't even know how many. Well, I kind of approximately do for some of them. But anyway, so let me show you the material. So what I did was I literally cut up, well, I ripped up 2 sheets, a king and a queen, and they made this rug. It's pretty small, it goes in my bathroom, but this is what the strips end up looking like. So what you do is you have like a big sheet, and then at the corner you measure how much you want, like 2 inches or 1 inch or whatever, that size, and then just make a snip, and then you can just rip like all the way down. It pretty much stays in a straight line all the way down what size strip that you'd like. The annoying thing is you get these a lot of strings, so you have to keep pulling strings off, but that's fine. So this was the king, and then I also had this one. This was the king. So 2 sheets. I had one, and I specifically thrifted another one. So I think it's recommended to use like really old sheets because they're softer and easier to work with and stuff. So okay, so this is the rug. So that's the back. This is the front. And I mean, it pretty much, I mean, it's not huge. I can hold it in my hands. It's pretty heavy. But I'll show you. This is the hook that I used. And this is just plastic. I think they make, I don't know, wooden ones or, I don't know, aluminum ones. Size Q, I think. It was the biggest one at Michael's or Joann's. Okay, so starting here, I pretty much followed this pattern. I'm making a gritty square blanket that'll take me forever, but I pretty much followed this pattern kind of for the beginning. So let's pick a good one. This is pretty good. So you start with magic circle. You can look up a video on the magic circle. It's really easy. And then 7 chain stitches, and then you close the circle. And then what did I do next? Then I did, it's hard to see here, but that's 7 chained and then close the circle. And then for these, 2 double crochets, a single in the middle, 2 double crochets, single in the middle. So all the way around the circle. And I think you have to end up with 8 little like petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 petals. So then you are done with the white. So then you switch colors and you're on to the brown. And then for the brown, it's going to be easier to see probably on like this one. Okay, so the green would be the brown. So 2 double crochets, we switch colors. Now we do two sets of double crochets in between the space where the single crochet was for the blue, which was the cream. So 2 sets of double crochet with the single stitch in the middle, and then in the middle of the 2 double, and then when you're switching to the next one, it's 2, I think. 2 singles. Or 2 slip stitches, I mean. So I'm like already confused myself, so I'm sorry. So that would be about here. So then the next round are these big double crochets. So you're going, I'll go back to that square. You're making the rest of the petal, that's the green here. So you're going in between those 2 double crochets with the single slip stitch in the middle. So you're doing 7 double crochets to make that round petal, and then you're putting a single slip stitch in the middle. So 7 slip, 7 slip. And that's where I stopped. No, I didn't. I kept going on this pattern. So then after that, I did 2, that was the dog. I switched colors and I did 2 single crochets of cream. So I went around twice doing the cream, and then I decided I didn't want it to be a square rug, I wanted it to be a round rug. So then I switched colors again, went back to brown, and did a double crochet all the way around, and then I switched to cream and did a double crochet, and then I was done. And I was pretty much at it. Well, there wasn't enough fabric to go around again with any of the colors. So that's what I ended up with. I'm sorry if that was really confusing. It confused me. But I said that I would do this video and try to explain it. And working with the fabric, it was hard. Like, I read that your wrist starts to hurt from like moving it. So when you usually crochet, you have, you know, make it a hook. You have your fabric like this. Well, at least I do. I like wrap it around, and then, you know, I can work my stitches. But with the rag, there's no way you can wrap it around like this. This is too thick. So you pretty much just work over your finger. And it's fine. There's enough tension and everything. Now the dog's going to squeak his toy. I think that's it. There are, when you do this, when you cut the fabric, when you get to the hem, there are a lot of these things, so you just have to trim them down or tuck them in or whatever. And the rug is pretty comfortable to walk on unless you're on like a big knot. So that's why I say to use like really soft sheets, even flannel or even t-shirts, so it would be okay. And there's a lot of tutorials or pens on Pinterest for how to cut up a t-shirt to do fabric for crochet. So I think that's it. It was probably not very helpful. Probably not very helpful at all for beginner crocheters. So I'm sorry, but I'm also a beginner and I can barely read a pattern. So I suggest you watch a lot of videos like I did. So I will put the link to the tutorial for this, which the rug is mostly based on. So if you can follow that tutorial, then you could probably make your own rug. So I'll put that in the down bar, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!